When Bobby and Rose approached me to introduce a new Zen Original, I wasn't sure what to do. I needed to get to the bottom of this, reveal every detail. I found out that Zoltan Vari, known in the pinball underworld as VZ, was working on something big. A Noir table. Suddenly everything became clear. I had a lead. How does someone come up with the idea for a table? What goes into creating this coveted piece of art? Many people would kill for this knowledge, but I will reveal it to the world. If I disappear, I made sure that these tapes get to the public. Let's begin.
You probably guessed by now that there's a new Zen Original in the works called Noir. I will be your host and I will guide you through the life of the table from concept until release. We're gonna show you behind the scenes stuff and general information of how we do this thing. It is totally possible that we will not cover every detail along the way, so feel free to ask questions in the comments below. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so let's get started. We have seen a lot of table requests for the Zen Originals over the years. The last ones were Son of Zeus and Adventureland. Our designers sat down tasked with coming up with original theme ideas. Usually, they brainstorm a lot of themes and then narrow them down to the best ones. Zoltan VZ Vari came up with the noir idea. This genre was always one of his favorites in film. Noir is set in the 1940s gangster era, and as you can see, it fully embraces the black and white color palette, similar to the films from that era. Zoltan wanted to convey a message to everyone that you need to watch The Maltese Falcon with Humphrey Bogart, one of Zoltan's favorites. This film greatly inspired the noir table. The detective stories of Philip Marlowe also come into play. So, noir. Great, we have our idea for the pinball table. But what's the first step in making it a reality? Our table designers always start with an initial spec document, which is a very focused one-page document that outlines the identity of the pinball table. The game designer is Zoltan Vari, who also designed Paranormal, Excalibur, and the Ant-Man tables, just to name a few. He told me about his vision for the noir table. His main characters are very typical of the genre. We have the private eye, the man with no name, inspired by Philip Marlowe from a Raymond Chandler story. We have the femme fatale, gangsters, and even bribed police officers. One of the main features of the table is a revolver that you lock your balls into to start multi-ball. All lanes of the table will belong to different cases, and several shots toward these spots will start the individual investigations. If more than one investigation is running, the better the scoring. Almost all of the main modes will be able to run at the same time. Once the initial document was created, we took it to Corvus, one of the concept artists here at Zen, so he could start crafting some early visuals for the team. It's pretty cool to think that these initial sketches will soon become a full pinball table you can play on. It takes roughly 9 months to create a table, and it's not an exact science, so when the team says it's ready, I will bring the next update. Well, that's a look on how we tackled the very first milestone in digital pinball development. I will be back with a new update soon. We will have more art and even look at the table layout. Noir is one of 3 Zen Original tables currently in production, and is scheduled to release this year for Pinball FX. I'm pretty sure we'll be showing off the other Zen Originals as well. What's a pinball theme you would like to see? Let us know in the comments and we'll see you next time.